Well, it gives me great pleasure on Clip My Horse TV to be standing next to the newly crowned winner of the senior title of Australia, Phillip Lever,
Yes.
Billionaire NZPH,
Yep.
and of course Deirdre Hartog, the winning owner.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important that we celebrate both the owner and rider in this
Yeah.
instance.
Yeah.
It's been a long, hard journey, I know. But Phillip, can you sum up? I mean, we all thought that you'd won, in fact, after the second round, the faster four-fault round. Was that your thoughts too? Did you think you'd won it?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, there was a rules that I didn't know about, but you know, like we thought we'd done it, and we thought we were home and hosed, and then I came out and they said that no, they're going to jump off again, and you know the pressure was on, and Gemma had a bit of bad luck, and I had a bit of good luck, so found out my way.
And she pushed you hard, didn't she?
Oh, 100%. It's you know, fantastic sport. Fantastic sport, down to the last.
No, I agree, and I credit everybody with that. The horses, the competitors, the course builder, the facility. I mean, it was just a real knife edge, wasn't it, for the Australian title? I believe the horse was born in New Zealand.
Yes, he was.
And what, you purchased him as a 4-year-old?
Yes, I did. So he came over with a couple of other horses. At the time, Jono and Bertie were there at home. And Jono was riding the horse. And then years down the track, Jono and Bertie moved back to New Zealand. So I decided, and it wasn't, we tried, and it wasn't working. So I rang Phil and I said, do you want another horse? And he said, yeah, sure, thank you. Like, really not knowing what he was, but he's an amazing horse, like so talented, but so full of quirks, and it's taken a little while to find him out.
But I mean, I watch him from the sidelines in commentary, and I often comment about his enormous scope. He's an amazing athlete for a big horse. Did you see something in this young horse then? Did something catch your eye?
He was just very, like, his size, but it's just, he has such a good brain, and he has such a kind eye though. You know, it's such a good combination, I think. But the jump came later. I mean, I really didn't know what I was handing Phil, because I hadn't really seen it, but I thought Phil had Steely and had done wonders with Steely. And I thought, well, have another one, see what you can do with that. And this is the result.
And when did Phil pick up the ride? How
15 months ago.
Is that all?
So Oz Champs last year, Phil sent me a message a couple of weeks before and said, I think he should go into senior champs. And I was in South America, and I've gone to the girls, we were sitting having dinner. I said, hang on a minute, I just got to make a phone call. And Phil said, we're jumping him at home, he can do this. And I went, great. And the last class, I was sitting up in bed at 4 o'clock in the morning watching this horse go so well. And I went, perfect. And it's just gone on from there. Like World Cups, he's always placed. He's an amazing horse. He has such a huge heart. Well, such a huge heart.
I think it's really important that we thank the owners who support the riders in Australia. So again, congratulations, and thank you for your support. I've watched a great horse, and you picked a really smart horse.
He's a ripper.
You know, I was talking to Olaf Peterson Jr. in the break, and he mentioned something to me. He said, last year I watched Phillip ride, this year perfect. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, and he explained to me how he built the track and how it was to really, you know, focus on balance and travel and a few little spooky areas, and where he wanted the horses to have control. And he played you a massive compliment.
Yeah, well, no, that's definitely a massive compliment. We've played around with a few little bits and pieces with this horse, and today I really, pretty well all week, I felt like I had absolute control. I had him exactly where I wanted him. He let me ride him the whole way around the course, and I could just show off his jump, you know, like, so it was...
So just on that, Phil, what were Deirdre alluded to his quirkiness? Can you give us an idea about some of the things you've worked through?
Just for a big horse, he's extremely sharp. He's got a lot of blood, and he can get quite strong. You know, getting on, getting off, that's a real hard one. But yeah, look, he has his little quirks, but you know, we know how to deal with him and everything now, and you know, like, that's what makes him such a good horse. That's what makes him so careful and you know, just a true competitor.
But isn't it often the case that the great ones have those little quirks. You know, they've got a personality and they know how to shine in the ring.
Oh, absolutely. And us as riders, we've got to allow them to have that. Like that's the making of them, you know.
Indeed. Well, before I let you go, I'm sure there's a champagne waiting for you somewhere.
At least.
Thoroughly deserved. What about for the future then? I mean, have you got plans afoot? Have you got ideas of broadening your horizons, shall we say?
Yeah, definitely. The sky's the limit with this horse. You know, we're just going to see how far he wants to go.
Yeah. Right. So that may or may not include overseas or camp here for a little longer, or
May include overseas.
Well,
I think we'd be silly not to have a crack at that.
Yes. Well, you heard it first on My Horse TV.
Yes.
But no, it's wonderful. It really is. It's emotional, isn't it? You know, you are the champion of Australia. A wonderful tribute to an owner who's supported you, and you, sir, you've rode the house down today.
Yeah.
I mean, the one rail that you had down after 3 days of competitive jumping, that says something about your abilities, and obviously,
absolutely,
we were all absolutely cheering you on.
Yes.
And to hear those words from Olaf as well, I mean, that's really
such a compliment,
isn't it? Yeah.
Yes,
but he's deserving of it. So congratulations, the pair of you again.
Thank you so much.
And please give Billionaire a big pat from us all, because
thank you.
Stud muffin.
Everything.
All of it.
He's done a great job.
Thank you so much.
What a great story. Billionaire NZPH, Deirdre Hartog, Phillip Lever, and now senior champion rider for 2024. You see all the great videos, all the great action on Clip My Horse TV. This has been one of those classes that if you were here, you'll never forget it.